What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. On my last episode, I did say that I started getting headers, or I was looking into getting headers. Well, I actually bought them. I pulled the trigger, and I believe the brand is called 1320. I know that's pretty ironic, right? But it also comes with a high flow cat and a test pipe, so I can swap it out whenever I want. If I have a picture of it, I'll put it right here, just so you guys can see how it looks. I bought it off of eBay. I wanted to take a chance. The price was okay, so I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Don't hate on it just because it's a brand you probably haven't heard. I'm just gonna test it out, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it, okay? So, I have my oh my god, my bad. So I have my Hound Addict plugged into my laptop. I'm actually going to be detuning the car, putting the ECU back to stock, just so that the header doesn't like mess up with the AEM short ram tune that I have on it right now. It might not be a big deal, but I'd rather just play on the safe side, so I'm gonna detune it. I'm gonna put all the stock calibrations back onto the Hondata, and then I will retune it with Street Tune again from Hondata with the AEM short ram and the race header high flow cat. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so I found it. I don't know why it took me forever. All you literally have to do is just go to new calibration, and it's right there. All you do is just double click on whatever you want. As you guys can see, let me see if I can steady that. I'm really sorry for unsteady hands. Stock equivalent, completely stock tuned. Security will not start. Valet, so you can't pass 3,700 or 40 miles an hour. Pretty dope. That's the one I had right now. AEM short ram intake. So I'm gonna go with this one. AEM short ram intake, race header, high flow cat, and stock cat back. Unfortunately, they don't have a cat back tune in this one, in this program that it came with it, because these are just street tunes, off the shelf tunes. So I'm gonna be running that in the meantime. So once I get that installed, and once I have that tune installed the car, I will start looking for a custom tune. I believe there's a couple of options that I have here in SoCal that are literally around the corner for me. So I will be looking into that once I get everything installed. Oh, and by the way, I should be getting my headers today, on Monday the 7th. Today the 7th, yeah, Monday the 7th, and it's also payday for me. So I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna go to the house that it's getting delivered to, because I'm not gonna get it delivered here in these apartments. So, nope, go back there. There it is, right there. So I'm gonna upload. Download. And then exit. I'm going to take this off. I'm gonna plug it back on, just to make sure that it's on the Hondata. So Flash Pro, and there it is. It's still there. All right, then I'm gonna go to my car and I'm gonna go detune this mofo. Oh my god. I need to get you cleaned up. Pretty quiet. It is pretty quiet. I'm just gonna let it warm up, and then I'm gonna put the tune in. Oh. I think it's done. So, the main reason why I just wanted to go back to stock is because, like I mentioned to you guys before, I do have the headers coming in. I have the headers coming in, so I don't want like, it might be a stupid answer or like a theory, but because I have it tuned to be specifically to the AEM short ramp intake, I didn't want it to... She's flipping off. I didn't want it to confuse the ECU that I don't have, that I still have the stock headers, you know? And it's real easy for me to switch the program back. So I don't know. Funny thing is, it already feels different. I know it's really dumb for me to say, but it does. I'm not gonna install it myself because it's a real hassle, and I'm not that experienced in that type. So I'm just gonna take it to a shop and have them install it for me, and then I will retune the car into the street tune that's on the shelf. Then from there, I'll go ahead and just start looking for a custom tune that I might have an idea on where I can. If not, I'm just gonna look on the forums and I'm just gonna look online. The funny thing is, any question I have about the 8th gens, I literally go on Instagram and type in 8th gens used parts. I'm pretty sure you guys know which Instagram I'm talking about. And that's where you will find almost any answer there, because almost every day, every other day, the dude that's in charge of that page refreshes it, you know, like he'll screenshot what you send him and then he'll add it to the page. And then you get a bunch of people commenting on it. Motorcycle in front of me, or else I floor it. So I'm just gonna make a U-turn, like at the end of the strip. But anyways, every time I had a question on this car, they always told me everything I needed to know. And if I couldn't find it there, I'll look in the forums, or vice versa. You know, there's always somebody with the answer, or somebody that will help you with what you need. And that's the cool thing I like about this community, and the 8th gen community, not just online, but like even in person. When you meet somebody new and they happen to have an 8th gen, you guys are like instant besties. You're like, oh, what you do to your car? What you do to this? Oh, I'm planning on doing this. Oh, and I'm planning on doing that. That's how I met one of my friends. He works at a muffler shop. He works at a local muffler shop, and he's always had an 8th gen, and I guess he swapped it for another one, but in a different color. And he noticed that I had one, and we just started talking about all the things we want to do, all the things that we had, you know. It's just one of those connections that you feel with people like this car. And alright, so about this pull, oh yeah, it's definitely slower. Most definitely slower. That tune makes a huge difference on this car. I don't even have to floor it again, guys. I can already guarantee you that it is slower. I mean, the VTEC hits pretty. It still hits good, but it is most definitely slower. I can guarantee it. Damn. I already missed it. It's funny too, because the video that's really getting a lot of, or most views, is my Honda review, the Flash Pro review. And again, if you guys are still skeptical about buying it, you pretty much saw my reaction right there, from when I first got it, thinking that it wasn't a big deal, and now that I was so used to the street tune, I need it. I want it. So I'm glad that I got it. a really good tool to have in your car, in the Hondas. So, just to tell you guys a little bit about myself, I don't think I've ever done this. I am 23 years old. I'm going to be turning 24 next year, obviously. I work full-time at a country club. I'm not going to tell you where. I work in the food and beverage hospitality industry. So that's kind of why my schedule is always messed up. I don't really have a set schedule. Depending on how many events there are, depends on how my hours go, and so on, you know. I did go to school, but I dropped out because it's just not my thing. I've tried it a couple times and I couldn't do it. Not saying that it's just not for me. It's not for everybody, but I'm one of those few people that it's just not for me, you know. And good for you if you're going to school. So I do that. I'm in the process of living on my own. Not living on my own, but like moving out. So that's where a lot of my time and savings is trying to go to. I play a lot of video games. A lot. To where this past month I probably bought like at least 6 or 7 video games, and I haven't even played all of them yet because they were on sale. I have a PS4. I played Destiny with a couple of my buddies. I just got recently into Titanfall 2, and I do have the new Call of Duty game, but I'm gonna go with on it. You know, like I play those kind of games, and I play a bunch of other games. Usually, I honestly play every single game out there. I have a problem with that. I am looking into a new camera equipment. I might be looking into it. Hopefully, like on Black Friday, have a really good special. Anywhere. I'm not looking at specific spots. And this guy has green headlights or light bulbs. All right. That pretty much tells you a little bit about me right there. I graduated high school in 2011. So I'm from Oxnard, California. So kind of SoCal, but a little bit in the middle. I'm about a couple hours away. I'm about an hour away from Los Angeles. Ooh. And sure enough, a semi blocks our path. I don't think I'm ever going to come out again at this time. It's taken me... I've been recording for 24 minutes. It's taken me almost 20 minutes to get to where I need to go, when it only takes me 5 minutes to get here. And I'm not even there yet. Okay, so I just got here. I'm going to go check if they came in or not. If either way, I'm going to end the video here. So I will let you guys know later. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and you guys have a nice day. Peace. Don't you worry about it. There's no need for doubt.